Hey guys, Silverlord here, back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Wal-Mart exclusive WWE Superstars Kane! Oh, it's gotta be Kane! Brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel, of course, and this is probably going to be one of these WWE Superstars figures we'll be looking at on the channel for a while. We've looked at quite a few of them this past week. Looked at Vader yesterday, Andre the Giant, Doink the Clown, even old Ted DiBiase Mankind. But I think we're going to wrap things up with my favorite of the bunch, most likely, because Kane is my second favorite wrestler to The Undertaker, after all. And we're going to take a look-see at Kane again. It's got to be Kane! So, with that being said, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Kane has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of thumbs-up, grippy hands, standard Origins stuff there. These are on Origins body bucks. If you're new here, you just showed up for this guy and not the other, what, four I looked at on the channel this past week. Then he has the jazz hands, open hands there. And that's your lot. Oh, wait. He's got two, count 'em, two fist hands. For once. We've never gotten two fist hands on one of these guys, to my knowledge, and we're finally getting him here. So that is cool. He does have his cape. And I actually popped his head off. Slip that off. It's got that pleather collar piece. Pop his head back on. I will tell you, I got bamboozled at first. I didn't think he had a cape until I opened the little tissue paper bag that came with him. So always check your tissue paper bags. You never know if there's going to be extra hands or, at this point, capes hiding in there. Because I'm used to them being packaged on the figure. I think Vader's was packaged over him, right? So, that said, this is the, I think the inverted Kane. So his colors are kind of flip-flopped. He's got a bare arm here. He's got a fully sleeved arm here. A black fist on it. Put that on your Hordak, I guess, if you wanted to. As far as articulation goes, this head is on a double ball peg. Looks up and down. I want to say this is the same head sculpt as the Masters of WWE Turnia one. I don't know why they changed it. The head sculpt was fine. He's got his long hair. That kind of hinders him a bit, but it's fine. Shoulder will go out, back down, rotate forward and back. He does have a swivel in the elbow with a hinge. Swivel at the wrist, really tight on the fist hands, so the pegs might be a little wider. But you do get rotation in the wrist. He does also have a waist twist. That works fine. Hips can kick out that far. Back down. Ooh. What just happened? Alright. I didn't crack something, did I? Okay then. I guess his freaking hip was tight there. That might have just been the glue in the crotch. He's got a little wobble in his crotch now. That's funny as heck. He doesn't have a cracked bum, does he? Alright, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. But he can kick forward. He can kick out. He's got a swivel in the knee with a hinge, as well as a boot cut with a hinge in the foot and a rocker joint. Only thing really loose on this guy is the boot cut, which is fine because it's a cut joint, doesn't matter. I guess that was just the crotch peg. A little bit of glue on the crotch peg. I'm gonna have to check that out after. That's alright, that's weird. That's the first time that's ever happened, to my knowledge. I thought I checked all the articulation earlier, but I guess I didn't. So popping noggin back on. Get it on there, right? Technical difficulties. There. You know what's on there when you hear the snap of satisfaction and not the crack of defeat. Well, there he is. Looking like, oh, it's gotta be Kane. I always like Kane's aesthetic. I think he look cool. Not for nothing, didn't this version of Kane also have a crown or something? Well, there was like some ultimate Kane that was all decked out with bells and whistles, but before I wrap this up, before I give old Kane here a buttocks inspection, here's with our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith and the infamous 11 Spawn, who of course is going to tower over everyone, because he is not a 5.5-inch figure. But that said, Kane is a premium member of the Men in Red and Black Club. That is faux show. So, with that being said, it is time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and out of all of the WWE superstars figures we've taken a look at recently from the fine folks over at Mattel, this guy right here, good old Kane, it's gotta be Kane, is probably my favorite, mostly because he is my second favorite wrestler to The Undertaker, and not gonna lie, he's a pleasant surprise. He's fairly basic, you know, he's no Andre the Giant or even Vader or anything, but I don't know, it's just doing something for me. That and we don't get the inverted version of Kane very often, so I guess there's that too. I will say this guy's a lot easier to find than the Masters of WWE Eternia version of Kane, who was mixed with, I think, Roboto, if I'm not mistaken. That one, there was only like one of them around here, whereas this guy, there was quite a few. So you shouldn't have too hard of a time finding him. I don't think he'll be that difficult to track down if you haven't seen him yet. Just be patient, and I'm sure you'll come across him eventually. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.